Hello, hello, hello. I should probably check and make sure that I am actually live in this awesome group. Who is pumped? Because tomorrow we are starting the Reignite Your Athletic Fat Burning Challenge. And if the word athletic and the word athlete makes you nervous, don't worry. Okay. Because this is, again, it's a not, you guys hopefully saw my story and my background story. If you didn't watch it, go back to day 2 yesterday because I share that with you. I think that's important because I'm going to be talking with you all week. But you may be a former professional athlete, you maybe have a good collegiate career, or maybe you like to move and you like to be active and you like to be outside and you like to have fun and you like to work out. That's athletic mindset too. Hey guys, say hi and tell me where you're from. So I wanted to jump in here quickly because tomorrow we are starting. Okay. And a lot of you guys are like, challenges I did before. They gave me a laundry list of stuff I had to do. I had to spend hours in the kitchen and prepping this. It is not that type of challenge. Okay. But there is some housekeeping things here that I would like you to do before we officially start tomorrow. Later, in a couple hours here, will be receiving the guide. So this is just a great ebook, PDF, if you will, that will basically take most of the high level information that we've been doing and just package it for you. I've got recipes in there and workouts too as bonuses. And we're going to be sending that out in email, and I'll also post in our group. So you get the copy of that to reference back to, as well as your daily worksheets, which are just great reminders to keep you on point, to take notes from our daily coaching, which I'm going to talk about here in a second. And just to kind of keep you in the flow and keep you interacted with us, okay? But first and foremost, what I asked you guys today is big, and that's all around belief and vision. Because here's what 99.9% of us have done in the past. We have done the challenge, the 10-day whatever, the beach body this, and it's worked for a little bit because we're focused on changing behaviors. And in the 3M system, we work a lot on the mindset piece. We call it neuro realignment, as well as the nutrition and fitness piece and hormonal piece. Both are just as important. And really, this part starts with that belief system, okay? Believing that you are worth it and believing that you can learn how 40 is different and why. We're going to be talking about that. I saw all your questions for your goals. You're like, I just want someone explain to me why what used to work is not doing now. And we're doing that. Okay. But having that belief that you're worth it, that you're worth feeling how you want to feel, what that vision for yourself is. With all my clients, when they start out, what is your 3 to 6 month vision? How do you want to look, feel, be, do? Have it in here, and then put the belief behind it. Recognize the structures that do not serve you to support that. Okay. If your husband brings you McDonald's every single night, that might not be a structure that's going to be necessarily supporting that vision for yourself, just as an example. Okay. It does not mean we're doing a complete life on 80. It's not about that at all, but it is about tapping into our beliefs, our visions, and recognizing the structures that don't serve us. Okay. Why the New Year's resolutions and the biggest losers and the fitness challenges, where they lose us is that they have you only focusing on changing behavior. And I'm telling you right now in this challenge, we're not just focused on changing behavior. Because what happens when you change behavior is that when the challenge is done, you're like, all right, guess what? You just go back. Okay. So I love that a lot of you guys put as one of your goals just to learn. Okay. Learn why. And that's a big part of it. I don't want to preach from the choir. I want you to know why we're doing the things that we're doing and why we're doing this foundational piece to reignite those fat burning hormones that are integral for your body to naturally release the fluff. It's very important. Okay. So your belief and vision. Just sit with that for a little bit, please. The next thing is your environment. Okay, I am a firm believer that we are a product of our environment. If our environment's in chaos, we sometimes feel in chaos. Okay, I know for sure that is true for me. A little bit of OCD with that, but recognizing your environment. Now, this isn't about deprivation and never having Doritos ever again, but if your cupboards and kitchen are filled with foods that are not going to serve you in the next 5 days, because obviously we're going to be talking a lot about naturally helping to prime our hormones through nutrition and movement a little bit as well. But let's just recognize what we have in our kitchen cupboard. Set the stage, okay? Create the environment. I'm not saying throw it out because you might have a revolt from your family, but move the Oreo cookies, okay? Move them somewhere else. We talk about this. I don't want to dive down this rabbit hole, but when we get into that late night snacking and snacking through the day, because a lot of us are working from home now, and those temptations that are here and that, it's habitual, physiological, and emotional. One big part of the habitual part is moving them to another area of the pantry, moving them to another cupboard. It just kind of tweaks. Just a little tip for you, okay? Set the stage, create the environment, okay? Get a notebook ready. We have a worksheet that you can put notes in during our coaching. It may be too small for you, depending on how much of a note taker you are. Okay, get a notebook. Okay. Also set reminders. Okay, you'll see a post coming out with this from when our daily live coaching is. This is where the true value is. Whether you're watching live or replay, it doesn't matter. Myself and the team, Angela, who you're going to see in our group, who's one of our success coaches for our clients, she's going to be in here as well, helping us. We will reply to you even if you're watching the replay. Okay. But Tuesday to Friday, the live coaching, and I'm going to give you the topics here in a second, are going to be at noon Eastern Standard Time. On Saturday, because remember we're going Tuesday to Saturday, it's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Please book those in. If you can't watch live, I get it. We're busy. We work. We're doing all the things, household CEO, okay? Make sure you put, hey, Gina, make sure you put a note in your calendar, a reminder in your calendar to watch it. Very important, okay? And if you are coming in here later after Tuesday, don't worry because there's going to be a recap. Hey, Ange, there's going to be a recap. Ange, our success coach is watching everybody. But there's going to be a recap at the end, okay, where you can watch. So if you guys have friends you want to invite them in. It's not too late because we're starting tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. This isn't a meal plan thing, right? This is knowledge and application based. So if they start on Thursday, that's totally cool because you get a summary, all the videos that they can binge watch, okay, and get all the information. All right. Again, you'll be receiving the guide, okay? Every day there's a coaching. From that coaching, part of it is going to be information-based, giving you knowledge, okay? And then application, giving you tips and strategy that you can do simply in your life. Use the guide to help reinforce that. We're not spelling out everything in this guide because no one has time to sit there and read. And for anything like me, you read a page and you fall asleep. Okay, so use the guide to support the coaching that we're doing, and you'll also get email reminders. All right, use the guide to help you, right? Use the guide as a guide is basically what I'm trying to say. All right, so let's go through the goals of this challenge, okay? Because I think I asked you guys what you wanted to get out of it. I read every single one of them. If you haven't gone to that thread, please put it in. Angela and I would love to hear. Okay, because it's very important because you're spending time and energy onto this. You're here for a reason. We want you to get out of it what you want, right? So if that made sense. So we've read over your goals. We're definitely going to top on. I saw the big ones. Talk to me about hormones. Why 40 is different. How do I work with my body now? How do I naturally get it to release the fluff and do what I want? We're touching on all those. Okay, we're touching on all those. So this post will come out so you guys don't have to write it down right away. But specifically what we're going to be looking at, or what we're going to be talking about from day to day is this. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about, number one, day one, optimizing your healthy diet for ultimate fat burning hormone recharge. Sounds juicy. Okay. Again, you get some teaching and some application there. All right. On Thursday, Wednesday, we're going to be talking about what to eat, what not to eat, nutrition pairing based on your hormonal hierarchy. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the base of that hierarchy that we need to start priming for your body to release fat. Bar none. Okay. Does the rest of the apex and the hierarchy matter? 100%. But we need that foundation first. And that is our goal in the 5 days. We're going at that foundation hard, a part of the foundation hard. Okay. Then we're going to be talking about stress accommodation. Notice how I didn't say stress management, because there's no such thing. We're going to talk about stress accommodation, how simple techniques, you'll see it in the guide right away, that we can help lower one of our big fat storage hormones, cortisol. Okay. Don't worry. This is not about you. I shouldn't say don't worry. But this is not, I already put a stigma to it, but it's not. Journaling and meditation, it's not about that. We're going to be talking about literally immediately what we can do in our body so the physiological effects of cortisol doesn't impact us to the extent that it could. Okay. Number 4 that we're doing, so that will be on Friday, is biggest fat burning mistakes, muscle your glucose, and NEAT, N-E-A-T. Okay, that's big. This is more on the path of movement and how that affects our baseline in our hormonal hierarchy and our fat burning hormones. And then on Saturday, we're doing a bonus training with a secret topic, and we're going to summarize everything that we've talked about and talking about application in your life on a longer term. Okay, so that is basically the coaching and what you're going to learn. The outcome of this from a physiological point, because this is the knowledge that you're learning, but from the application, hey Cheryl, from the application point, this is what I would love, this is what we want to happen. And we would love, Angela and I, to get feedback from you if you're feeling this sense of lightness, mentally and physically. That's big. If you're bogged down up here, you're going to be bogged down here. Okay. We only have 5 days. We can't fix everything, but a feeling of lightness. So the less bloating, less heaviness, right? Especially around our core area. More stable energy throughout the day. 3 p.m. crashes are a little less. We're sleeping a little bit better. Okay. Cravings have diminished. Those are the big 4. Okay, that's from, and I know a lot of you guys were like, oh, you didn't really put down a physiological thing, like an effect on your body that you want as a goal. But listen, this is the outcome that we want. Okay, while learning the skills, this is the outcome. Make sense? Give me a thumbs up in the chat. There's 13 of you guys watching. Thumbs up. Who wants to feel lighter? Who wants to have more stable energy through the day? Who wants to sleep a bit better? Who wants decreased cravings? Okay, why? Why do you want those things? Because those are the prime things, foundational things that we know, speak, Moni. Those are the primary things to let us know that your hormones are starting to prime. Okay, that's the foundation. That's what we want. Okay, give me a thumbs up. I know there's delayed if you're watching the replay. Thumbs up. Okay. So that is basically it. I just wanted to come on here quickly. So look out for a post from me as a reminder from when our live coaching is going to be. It'll be in this group, okay? And the times for that, and also the topics, okay? So you guys can get all excited for what's to come. Also coming up is the guide. Angela just did an awesome once over for me to check everything out. And we're going to be sending that out to you guys to look over. Again, there's awesome recipes in there and some workouts to reference as well. Especially right now, if you guys have closed gyms like we do here, it's a great resource for you. Okay. Let me know. Do you guys have any questions while I'm here live? Okay. That's basically all you need to do. And then look out for email 1 from me coming tomorrow, day 1 email coming tomorrow morning. Any questions? I wish I could see who's live. Unless you comment, I cannot see. See you here. Who's excited? I'm super pumped for this. Who's ready to learn, right? Again, eating clean, working out, not seeing result. This is the week. Okay, I'm super, super excited for this. I hope you are too. Oh, here we go. Maybe if I scroll down the comments, Moni. Oh my goodness. Jody, me please. Hi, Gina, Karen. Hi, thumbs up. Amazing. I need more energy. Nicole, thumbs up. Tracy, I'm in. I'm so excited. Jody, me too. Okay, so Cheryl, the times of the live coaching is going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I understand people work. I get it. Selfishly, I am a zombie in the evenings. So me doing the lives in the evenings, probably not a great idea. So we're doing them at noon, okay? But on Saturday, it's 10 a.m., okay? And if you watch the replay, that's totally cool. Comment like you would you're watching live, okay? This is not, I can't stand the lives or the trainings when you just have a nutrition coach or somebody sitting there and they're just preaching at you. Boring. Even if you're not live, comment, okay? Tag Angela and I in it. Like, let's keep it interactive. Ask the questions, the burning questions. If you need clarity on something that we're talking about, ask, okay? Ask. So, Nicole, so pumped for this. Yay, me. Perfect, thank you. Okay, good. See, I thought I was all alone until I just scrolled up. Dang, Facebook. Okay, guys, so I'm going to leave it at that. We're keeping it super simple. So look out for the email for the guide from me and for the posts on what we're going to be talking about this week. Okay, and again, I'm not going to tell you what the action is until that day because we're keeping it simple. Okay, and they're all going to kind of build on each other. I think that's very important. It's not like one day you're just going to focus on pumping your water and the next day you're going to go for a walk. No, we want this to like build, and we're diving deep into that hormonal hierarchy. Okay, guys, type if you're watching this, hormonal hierarchy. I just did this on Instagram and it went gangbusters. Okay, that is what we're focusing on here with your fat burning hormones and getting them firing when you're over 40. Okay, that is, it's the hormones that you don't think that we need to focus on first. And that's what we're going to be learning and talking about. All right, I am going to bid adieu. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm super, super pumped again. My blue light glasses on here so you see the reflection. But let's do this. Let's rock it out, okay? Super excited. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.